So Locker and I got involved yesterday, and we went to an educational session with the Distilled Spirits Council, and we learned about what's in your mug.
The leftover cocktail that the bartender told me I could put in the fridge and keep for later.
Amazing.
We learned from the Distilled Spirits Council yesterday about clear spirits, so rum, tequila, gin, and we had this Zoom call, which was the best Zoom call I've been on in a very long time, where they sent us like a box of stuff from this company called Liquor Labs in Soho in New York, where they send you all the things to make cocktails, and we had tea bags that came in the cocktail box, and I was like, this is not like high tea. What's happening here? And you can use different flavored tea bags into spirits, and in 2 or 3 minutes it can distill right into the tea bags. This was Locker and I having our little Zoom cheers with, I think I had the margarita and she had the
Rudolph gimlet.
The Rudolph gimlet. Yeah, but you put the tea bag in there for like 2 minutes and it takes the flavor of the tea. And so we used all the different little pieces, and we learned about how to make like the sweet agave with like the lime, and how those two would work together to give balance in the cocktail. It was very informative.
With the tea, do you have to use hot water, or can you use any type?
You literally just put it with the alcohol.
Oh, the alcohol is what's kind of steeping the tea.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it steeps it in like 2 minutes. You put it in there and like right away. We did the first one was, Kelly, I know how much you love rum and everything. It was a mint chocolate daiquiri.
Whoa.
Right? We say all those words together. It was like a mint chocolate tea bag in rum, and then with some lime and some sweets and that sort of thing. And it made it like, and not like a frozen like strawberry daiquiri from the machine, but like the daiquiri style of how you make cocktails. Yeah. And we had
I didn't even know that there was a mint chocolate tea bag.
Look at that. Learn all those things.
Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah. I will say I have always been kind of afraid of cocktails, of like making them and knowing, because it's all about the proportions, right? And they were talking about how you always want to have like a sweet and a tart, so like a lime juice or a lemon juice and some sort of sugar, whether it's agave or simple syrup. After this class, though, I literally walked upstairs and I was like, Mom, I want to learn how to make cocktails. For Christmas, I want a cocktail making kit, because I'm like, it actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was. It's measuring, and it's knowing the proportion, and it's having the ingredients. So I felt like I was like, wow, this is like empowering. I know how to make cocktails now.
Well, there you go. That's under the Locker Christmas tree. A cocktail. Here you go. A cocktail starter kit.
You know, it was funny too, Kelly. There was like a dozen like reporters on this Zoom call where we were learning all this stuff, and some of the reporters, like, they cover the cocktail industry, and the bartender was talking about agave syrup, and he was like, "Does anybody have any questions?" And who do you think asked a question?
Of course.
And so Locker was like, wait, don't you just pour it in? And then we had this whole like 5-minute dialogue about how you have to have agave and water together to make like a proper syrup.
Because I didn't realize, like, when I make margaritas and it calls for agave, I just pour the agave in with the tequila in the shaker. I didn't realize that the better way to do it is mix the agave with water to make an agave syrup, which is a little less sweet and has a better consistency. And so I was amazed by this. And so I was like, yeah, Courtney over here with the all caps banner, definitely sports girl, has a question about agave nectar.
They're like, is she in the wrong Zoom call? Like, should she be with her people talking about the NHL?
Like, who let this girl in?
But it was funny because you see, I had the like non-speaker view up on the Zoom, and you saw these reporters were like, whoa, like they didn't. None of them ever thought to ask the water agave question until Courtney Loughlin comes along.
That's amazing.
So it was awesome to get that taste. And of course, we enjoyed them responsibly, and we had snacks and we had water. And a big thanks to Distilled Spirits Council, DISCUS, for inviting us in, and to Liquor Labs. What a fun idea for like a holiday pack. You can like get these kits and you can ship them to your people.